Welcome all. I just wanted to give you an update on the 340 millimeter fan. The next stage of testing is going to be with two 10,000 milliamp 22.2 volt batteries at 120C, but we do need to get it on a different test rig. So while I still may spin it up to test RPMs and make sure that the blades stay in place while it's here, I'm also going to be building a rig that allows this to attach at 4 points and has a base at the bottom, and the rails will go all the way up to the ceiling. And then this will have carriages that I print and put on the edges for each battery and to keep everything sort of balanced in a way. So the receiver, the battery that runs the BEC, pretty much like a battery on this side and that battery on that side, the ESC here, that kind of thing. Basically just to keep everything in balance. And then I'll put little carriages or baskets that I print up to add weight if I have to, like fishing weights, to keep everything kind of balanced. And then I'll obviously add feet that will land on springs that are in the rig. And the idea is to basically have a rig that goes from the floor to the ceiling using pipe work like this and using mechanism like this off the MPCNC that hugs the actual pipe and then all the way up on all four sides. And that will give me an opportunity to see at what point with all of the engine's weight and its batteries and its control system, how much it takes on the throttle to get me to a standard hover using those two 10,000 milliamp 120C batteries at 48 volts. We can still measure the amps, so I'll have that on there too. And then we will basically test where the throttle is at a stable hover for this engine and all of its components. And then the rest is just lightweight drone body fascia material. We're going to have the connectors for the carbon fiber spars that are going to come out to each part of the body, and we're going to go from there. But that's kind of the update now. So I'm going to be putting together that rig first, but I'll be doing a test spin up first with those newer batteries. And then that test rig is going to give us our data that we need on throttle position and lift and where it sits at a stable hover. And then we move on from there. Start printing everything up and clear PETG, 4 motors, an entire body, some carbon fiber, and some NeoPixel lighting. So be looking for the next test.